This AP shit is crazy though. I'm glad I ain't never spent no 20, 30,
Diablo
40,000
dust.
on no
It's on the
goddamn
new
AP.
Diablo dusted crispy chicken nuggets. And probably
This shit
fingers
is
now too.
crazy, bro. $400 APs, gang.
Diablo dust. It's on the new Diablo
Come on, all
dusted
these
crispy chicken
motherfucking
nuggets.
ads, bro.
And probably your fingers now too.
I got about 20 minutes. I gotta get up out of
When
here.
we hit the pot,
Bro, ain't no way they just gave me 3
I was
ads.
worried we'd be
All right,
stranded
I'm
for
gonna
hours.
pay for an ad
Their
free shit,
lives
y'all. I
will
promise I
revolve
got
around
y'all.
a pothole.
So, if you've somehow missed it, Swatch has been teasing a collaboration called the Royal Pop, and for a few days it seemed like all signs were pointing towards an AP partnership centered around the Royal Oak. The typography looked unmistakably AP, the branding is there, but now it is official with AP promoting it on their Instagram. It actually says Audemars Piguet x Swatch. And you know, I have to say it, I think it is a smart move. It could be a really good collaboration if followed through right. Now, we don't actually know what this thing is yet, but it's just piecing together promotional material and leaks. There's a lot we can build with that. The latest reel from AP shows it's mechanical, not quartz. It's going to be something on a lanyard or necklace of some kind, and it seems to be connected to the Pop Swatch, which is a fantastic callback. So, for anyone who doesn't know, the Pop Swatch was a popular line of oversized swatches through the mid 1980s and 1990s. They were a 47mm plastic watch head that could be popped out of its plastic bezel and strap and then clipped onto whatever bags, clothing, used as a pocket watch. This whole concept feels very of the moment and tapping into the youth zeitgeist. I think it might already be out of fashion by this point, but it reminds me a lot of Labubu and Tamagotchi, and even the nostalgia for Y2K in youth culture right now. I really think it taps into this specific cultural moment in a special way. And then there's the AP of it all, and there's precedents for it on their end as well. So in the early 1980s, Audemars released the first pocket watch interpretation of the Royal Oak, the model 5691, and did a pretty short run of different interpretations. I think it's an interesting move. I honestly thought it was fake when it all started coming out. Like, why would AP collaborate with Swatch? All of the Swatch interpretations of luxury watches so far have been on Swatch Group watches, which of course AP is not. It really didn't make sense to me. And it was when I started seeing the leaked pictures, seeing some leaked information, and getting DMs and emails from pretty serious industry insiders that I knew this was real. Swatch really can't help themselves with leaking their own information. They did it with the Moon Swatch. I thought it was fake, and then it turned out all the leaks were real. They did it with the Scuba 50. They can't help themselves. That was really when I knew. The advantages for Swatch are obvious. Collaborating with a very well thought of Holy Trinity brand. That's big. But the bigger question has been, is this a smart move for AP? And I, maybe controversially, think it is. It's very on brand for them. It's exactly what sets AP apart from Patek Philippe and Vacheron Constantin, and it's going to bring in a whole new level of exposure for them. Let's start with reason one. AP has always been ahead on the curve. They've always been a brand that knows which way the wind is blowing, and they're comfortable with pivoting. In recent years, since the 1970s, AP hasn't been playing the conservative luxury game, even going back to the Royal Oak. And I think a lot of watch people will roll their eyes at this, but it is hard to understate how defining of a watch this was. Not even was, still is. We are still living in the trend of stainless steel sports watches being seen and sold as luxury goods, artisanal goods. If you've ever said or thought that a stainless steel tool watch should be worth thousands of pounds because it has a mechanical movement, this is the idea AP created and preserved them and so many other brands through the quartz crisis. They really aren't worried about being disruptive or doing weird stuff. They really don't care about what the hoity-toity conservative watch people think. Audemars Piguet has been consistently better at speaking to younger collectors and enthusiasts than many other traditional brands. And I think this is something that rubs middle-aged, maybe more conservative watch enthusiasts wrong, but it's something I really admire about them. They understand culture and want to be tapped into it. They understand hype and they understand aspiration. But although they're able to appeal to younger people, that doesn't necessarily translate to entry-level collectors. And That's where this collaboration comes in. I think AP is going to get a lot out of this. The Royal Oak is one of the most recognizable.
What y'all think about this shit, man? Genuinely, bro, like, y'all think AP really hurting themselves? Or y'all think it's more so like, okay, it might help them because, like she said, it's gonna get them a lot more exposure. I don't know, bro. I feel like you gotta think. We growing up, we hearing APs this much, that much, thousands of dollars. It ain't no cheap ass shit you can go buy for $200-300. You gotta really have some real paper unless you go to the flea market and buy one for. I know a nigga at the flea market selling them for $250, and it's gonna look like the real deal, but that's some bullshit. Some bullshit though. So I don't know. I feel like personally, it depends on how you looking at it. Like she just said, like they don't care about what y'all saying for real. They care about moving with the times. That's all they care about. So I don't know if it's a good idea. Maybe it is because the economy fucked up right now. So who the fuck really? I don't know. In my eyes, AP look like some hustlers. In my eyes, because it's like y'all willing to sacrifice the big money because the big money probably not coming through like that right now. Because you got to think as a watch buyer, if you come into the store, I'm AP store, you the buyer, you come into the store, you buy it for $40,000. Okay, cool. You just got you a good piece. You can later on resell it, and it might have went up in value, might have went down just a little bit, or you get your money, you break even. All I made was $40,000 one time. You as the one who now owns the watch, you can go do more with it. You know what I'm saying? I got to wait for my next sale. So AP probably looking at it like they don't really care about them people who spend $1,000 on these watches because y'all only, you know what I'm saying? I only make that money one time. I got to go make a new watch to make some more money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm selling you the watch and then you bringing it back to me and I'm giving you your money back. And that's that. I'm still losing doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they look like some hustlers in my eyes, bro. They're like just a business move, bro. Like, okay, let's mark the price down, but we're not just gonna mark the price down. You still can't go to AP and get a Swatch. You can't go in. I don't think you can go to AP store and get a Swatch. I don't think that's what they're doing. I think this is a collaboration with this company, the Swatch company. So it's probably like a split, you know what I'm saying? Like a 50-50 split, 60-40, however they got the deal going. We just letting y'all, basically I think what they doing is they licensing their brand to Swatch and allowing them to use it so they can, you know what I'm saying, capitalize off of it. That's what I think. I don't think it's a situation where they really like, okay, y'all can come in AP now, or it can't. Hold on, let me see. I don't think you can actually go to the AP store and buy one of these. Let me make sure I'm telling the right information because I'm a watch buy my damn self. You know what I'm saying? Every rap nigga is. So let me see. Can I go to the AP store? Oh no. Oh no, see. No, it say. See, look, hold on. It said right here, like you can't go to the AP store and buy this motherfucker, guy. Yes, you can buy the Swatch and AP Royal Pop collab in person at select Swatch stores. It's an in-store only drop, meaning they are not available online. The watches are expected to retail for under $500 and will be available in major U.S. cities. So where to buy? Select Swatch boutiques. So you can't just go in AP and say, let me get a Swatch. You got to go to the Swatch store. Let's see, they got one in Georgia. They got them in New York, LA, Miami, Chicago, and Vegas. But you can't go to the AP store. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's really a collaboration for the other company. It's like licensing. It's like basically just licensing. It's basically just licensing the brand to Swatch and letting them do what they do, and you making a profit off of it. That's all they doing, just licensing out their brand. I don't think it'll water it down for real because it's like you still can't do nothing with that motherfucker. You spend $400 on it. Y'all think it's gonna be worth more in the future? I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. I think they just about to do a quick come up. AP about to do a quick little come up, make some extra change on the side, and that's gonna be that. They ain't about to really like you ain't about to really capitalize off this shit if you buy one. If you buy one, cool. It's like buying a PS5. You buy a PS5, $500 brand new. How much you gonna sell it for? 400. You know what I'm saying? When you ready to get rid of it, 400, 250. Unless you sell it in 30 years when that shit non-existent. But I think it's just a quick little play. Like AP needed to fight. It's just like any other hustler, bro. We got to find a way to get some money real quick. This shit's slowing down. What we gonna do? Shit. Drop the potency, sell them at a cheap price. what we gonna do? Drop the potency, sell them at a cheaper price. It's the best thing we can do right now, bro. Like, we need to get some quick money. AP about to make $5 million off this shit. Minimum. I guarantee you, because everybody about to go get one. I guarantee you this shit sell out. I guarantee you this shit sell out. Because they so cheap. They so affordable, bro. From a hustler mindset, from a business owner mindset, that's what I would do. If I know I got the best shit in the world, every time I make a sale, it's $5,000, $10,000 or better. But the economy fucked up, so that's gonna slow down. So what I need to do? I probably was making $100,000 a month. Now I'm making $10,000 a month. Damn. It ain't that the product ain't good. It's that the economy slow right now. Niggas just ain't got it. So what we gotta do? This is what we gonna do, bro. We gonna make some more shit, drop the potency a little bit, and sell the shit at a cheaper price. Now we got more clientele coming in, and it's selling faster. We gonna still probably make the just a little bit less, but we back at that. So we might not make 100, but we'll probably do 80. We'll probably do 90. We can keep the business going. You gotta do shit to keep you afloat until just the numbers get better, bro. I don't think that's watering down your brand. I think it's okay. We gotta stay afloat, because then what happens if you don't do that? Then shit, all you gonna do now is you're gonna start having to take your profit and reinvest it into the business. And every business owner know you don't do that. That's when your business is, if you got to take your personal profits and invest it in your business is supposed to pay for itself. If you got to take your personal profits and invest in your business is failing. Unless you're just doing it for some growth purposes, but then again, it's like, shit, that shit's supposed to pay for itself. You know? But that's all I think AP doing, bro. I think this shit just a quick play. I think this shit just a quick play, just to get some quick money real quick. And says Mr. Shitface. Man, get the fuck out of here. Ban that nigga, man. I think this is just a quick play for AP to run some money up real quick. And shit. Once they run that bag up, I guarantee y'all this shit gonna sell out and they ain't gonna do it no more. That shit gonna sell out and they ain't gonna do it no more. Watch. I'm telling y'all, this shit gonna sell out. Cause niggas like who just came in my chat talking about some shit face, they broke ass about to go buy one. They broke ass about to ask their mama for some money and so they can go get one. I guarantee you they broke ass about to get one. Block that bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I think that shit gonna sell out though. I don't think AP doing nothing wrong. I don't think AP doing nothing wrong, bro. Let me finish watching this shit.
Watch designs in the world, but it is also financially inaccessible for most people. So what happens if you suddenly create a playful, accessible object? You create familiarity, emotional attachment, hype, excitement, and fun. And for younger enthusiasts, that matters. Even for older enthusiasts, even for more seasoned collectors. I have lots of friends who have an AP Royal Oak who would love to see this happen, who would love to see these actually come to fruition, and they would like to collect these as well because it's a bit of fun. AP is tapping into that moon swatch magic, and I don't think it will cheapen their brand or their icon. The moon swatch didn't change how I felt about.
See what I'm saying? I just said that. It's not going to hurt AP at all. It's not going to hurt AP, bro. And it's not going to make their brand, it's not going to water their brand down. I'm telling you it's not. See, you about to start seeing AP more. It's actually going to help. See, listen, bro. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. Y'all don't be hustlers, bro. This is what I'm saying. You're about to start seeing AP more. Now that it's a little more accessible, folks can get one of these bitches, bro. Think about it. Everybody can get one of these hoes. So it's like, it's not even the actual AP, but it's a swatch. So motherfuckers gonna be able to tell the difference. Ain't nothing that you can like flex. Yeah, look at my AP. No, look at my swatch, nigga. Look at my swatch, nigga. So it's like, you're gonna start seeing more of it because more people can get it. That ain't never hurt nobody brand. How it hurt? How is it gonna hurt me by knowing everybody wearing my brand? If this is my brand and everybody got it, how is that hurt me? How?
The Omega Speedmaster, it gave me a new lens to view a watch that I already loved. It was never about selling a 250-pound watch. It was about cultural relevance. Suddenly, people who had never cared about the Speedmaster knew what it was. I had friends calling me, asking me about it, asking how they could get one, and wanting to know more about the Moon Watch, learning about its history, walking into boutiques, talking about watches.
What if you could make a song?
But yeah, man, y'all get it. Y'all get it. That's the play, bro. I'm telling y'all, from a hustler standpoint, that's the play. It makes sense. I would do the same thing if I was AP. Find a way to get out there more. Find a way to be. Cartier ain't doing that. Rolex ain't doing that. Other luxury watch brands ain't doing that, bro. I think that's a smart play. I don't care what nobody say. I think that's a smart play. From a hustler standpoint, I think that's a smart play, dog. Y'all think it's gonna water that shit down? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. But yeah, man. I'm about to go and get up out of here. Chat, y'all know what it is. I fuck with y'all, man. Let me get my ass on, man. I gotta go take care of some business. If you come in my chat talking crazy, make sure you have that same energy if you ever see me in person, pussy. Yeah. I'm out of here. Love. Having it.